We cooked for a fundraiser, a graduation party, and a car show. Ramon and Johnny were on the grill all weekend. Friday was a fundraiser for the workshop players, and Pogie's Clubhouse was the place to be Saturday for the grads' big night. The rain ended early enough on Sunday morning for all the classic cars to come out to the car show that afternoon. Stick around to the end to see all the classic cars. This was our week. Alright, so it is the last week of May, 2024. We're getting ready for another week here at Pogie's Catering. Yesterday was a holiday, it was Memorial Day, so we took the day off. So we got our orders in this morning on Tuesday. It's not too big of a deal, just pushes everything down for us a couple days this week. But we still have a full weekend coming up. Events that we're doing this weekend are Friday night. We are doing the Spring Fling fundraiser for the workshop players. They're a local community theater group here in town. They got our smokehouse buffet menu, so that's our grilled boneless lemon herb chicken breast, slow cooked barbecue brisket, smoked pulled pork, and then we have baked beans, potato salad, and coleslaw for sides, so it's a pretty classic barbecue menu there. And then we're going to have a pastry tray out for dessert, a couple appetizer trays out. This should be a pretty fun event. We're going to have live music and raffles, and hopefully we raise some money for the workshop players this weekend. And then on Saturday, we have another graduation party at Pogie's Clubhouse. We're doing our jumbo sliders, so we have our slow-cooked barbecue brisket, our lemon herb pulled chicken breast, buttered red skin potatoes, green beans, and we're doing a pastry tray for that event as well. On Sunday, it is the Amherst Historical Society's annual car and bike show. So, based on last year, they say they're expecting around 400 and 500 guests, and we're cooking hot dogs for them. So we'll have a whole bunch of hot dogs to throw on the grill, along with some chips and pop and that sort of stuff. And we're really looking forward to that on Sunday as well. We like to get involved with the community as much as we can. So once we got all our orders put away and everything set up for the week, we started our week with our fundraiser for the workshop players. We had Ramon getting the appetizer trays ready, and then Ramon and Johnny grilled up some of our boneless lemon herb chicken breast. There's Ramon basting it with our sauce. We like to sauce it every time we flip it. That keeps it nice and juicy. And there you see that nice golden brown color starting to develop after a little bit of time on the grill. And that chicken is just about ready to pull off the grill there and head on over to the hall with and serve. There's our appetizer table at the fundraiser and our buffet table. Got our fresh baked rolls from Vermilion Farm Market again. Those are always delicious. Classic barbecue sides. There are 3 barbecue sauces there that we make that we serve with our brisket and our pork, which accompanied the chicken today. We do a sweet, a classic, and a spicy. A little something for everybody, whatever your taste buds enjoy. You know, we usually try to not film at a majority of our events to where we're going to get our guests in the frame. As most of our events are private, but at our open to the public events, we don't mind showing people having a good time and enjoying the food. Here's our patio, our outdoor area at Pogie's Clubhouse. We have set up for the graduation party. It's a little bit before the guests arrive that day. And our nice big shade tree in the middle of the deck there. We served our lemon herb pulled chicken with brisket for this, and so we like to put sliced tomatoes out when we do our pulled chicken. A sliced tomato and some mayonnaise really makes that sandwich quite delicious. They had a pastry tray at the graduation party along with some green beans and potatoes to go with their brisket and chicken. So, nice little menu. Had about 85 people in for that, so decent size for a graduation party. Those usually tend to be a little bit smaller, but at 85 there. Here's the buffet for the graduation party once we got everything out right before we started serving. 3 sauces again there with some sliced onion and pickle for the brisket, and then mayonnaise and tomato on the chicken. Then after we served the graduation party, we started getting ready to cook hot dogs for the car show on Sunday. And Ramon just dicing up some onions for the hot dogs. Is a pretty much perfect technique there to do a small dice on the onions. So we got a bunch of those diced up, and nothing better on a hot dog than some diced onion and yellow mustard. That's my favorite way to eat it. What's your favorite way to eat a hot dog? Let me know down in the comments below. And here is the Historical Society. The car show was at their Sandstone Village. This was Sunday morning, just before the car show started. We had a few cars starting to come in, but the rain was still coming down. We were worried that it might not stop, and that might keep the cars away, but eventually the rain cleared out, and blue skies came, and all the cars came and pulled in just a little later than we were expecting, but had a pretty good full house for the car show. We grilled up about 200 hot dogs for the car show. So here's Johnny getting our first grill top ready. Johnny and Ramon took care of the hot dogs while Sarah ran the serving table and served them to everybody who came over and wanted one. Here's some of the cars and bikes that were at the car show. I think this thing was pretty cool. An old moped made by Ridge Tool in Elyria. Thing was pretty neat. They had that set up right next to our hot dog stand, actually. These guys were out drying off their cars all morning after the rain stopped, so they were able to get them nice and dry and in prime condition by the time the crowd started to come to look at them. You know, I think if the coyote had one of these, he might have been able to catch the roadrunner. But unfortunately, he did not. Anybody fans of the TV show Supernatural? This guy here had a 67 Impala that he is recreating to be on an exact screen replica of the car that they used in the show. They have the interior and all the details inside, down all the way to the green army man in the ashtray of the back seat. And next he said he is working on redoing the trunk. So if you're a fan of Supernatural, you know what that means. But this guy put a lot of work into this thing. It's pretty cool. And that was our week. Like, share, subscribe, and please ring the little bell. See you next time.